I've been eating watermelon for 30 years, and only now have I learned how to cut it quickly, beautifully, and without getting my hands sticky. Welcome back to Tracy Tips. Right here on my table are some sweet, juicy watermelons. In today's video, let's cut them in a way that looks beautiful, tastes delicious, and keeps our hands clean. Before cutting the watermelon, don't rush to slice it right away. First, give it a good rinse under clean water to wash away any dirt or germs on the surface. Then gently scrub the skin and dry it completely with a clean kitchen towel or paper towel. This simple step helps keep the inside fresh and safe to eat, while also preventing any bacteria from getting into the juicy part when you start cutting. Method 1. Cut watermelon into round flower slices. Another eye-catching way to cut a watermelon is to slice it into flower-shaped rounds. Start by cutting the watermelon in half. Wow, that bright red flesh looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? Next, from one of the halves, cut out a round slice about 1 to 1.5 inches thick. Then use a sharp knife to divide the round watermelon slice into 6 triangle-shaped pieces. Now look at the green rind on each slice. Divide the rind into 3 sections and carefully cut away the outer 2, leaving only the center section. This little strip of rind will act as a handle, making it easy to hold and eat each slice without getting your hands sticky. If your watermelon is too thick, you can cut each piece in half to make it lighter and easier to bite into. If not, just leave them as they are. It all depends on your preference. Once everything is ready, arrange all the slices back into a full circle on a plate, then layer smaller rounds neatly on top. With just a few moments of careful arranging, you'll see a beautiful red flower bloom right before your eyes. This method is simple, visually appealing, and perfect for serving at summer gatherings or offering guests a refreshing, colorful snack. Method 2. Grid-style watermelon cutting. First, cut the watermelon in half lengthwise. Just looking at the bright red flesh already feels so refreshing and sweet. Take one half of the watermelon and place it upside down on a large plate or cutting board to keep it steady. Using a sharp knife, make several even cuts across the watermelon, first horizontally, then vertically, to create a beautiful grid pattern. You can adjust the size of the grid depending on who's eating. Cut smaller pieces for children or larger ones for adults. Once you're done cutting, you'll see the watermelon divided into bite-sized pieces. At this point, you can eat them directly by simply lifting each piece out. The remaining rind acts as a handle, making it easy to hold and eat without juice dripping everywhere or getting your hands sticky. You can also use these pieces to decorate a beautiful fruit platter. Arrange the watermelon cubes around a plate, place a small cup in the center, and tuck in a few orange slices along the rim. Add some small fruits or any of your favorites, and you'll have a colorful and eye-catching fruit platter ready to serve. In just a few minutes of cutting and with a touch of creativity, you can create a bright, beautiful fruit plate perfect for entertaining guests. Be sure to save this tip and give it a try. Method 3. Cutting watermelon into 3D heart shapes. If you want to surprise your family or guests with a lovely and romantic fruit platter, try cutting your watermelon into adorable 3D heart shapes. Start with half of the watermelon that's already been cut. Then cut off the top and bottom ends to make it more balanced. Next, divide the rind into 3 equal parts and carefully trim away the green rind and white pith on both sides. After that, remove the green rind from the middle section, but keep the white part intact. This will be the base for creating the heart shape. Now use a small knife to carve a shallow groove along the middle of the white strip in the center. Then do the same on one side of the white pith. Carve another small groove along the edge. You'll have 2 neat grooves on top of the peel. Finally, slice the watermelon into even pieces and arrange them neatly on a plate. Gently press the middle section downward into a V shape. And just like that, you'll see beautiful little hearts appear. This method not only makes your watermelon look stunning, but also makes it easier to hold and enjoy. Simple, sweet, and full of love in every slice. Method 4. Cutting watermelon into Christmas tree shapes. If you want to prepare a beautiful fruit platter to welcome the Christmas season, you definitely shouldn't miss this adorable Christmas tree-style watermelon cutting idea. Start by cutting the watermelon in half, then slice it into evenly sized vertical pieces. Then trim off the top and bottom edges of each slice to create even and more attractive pieces. Next, divide the watermelon rind into 3 equal parts and carefully cut away the 2 outer sections, leaving only the middle strip as a handle so your hands won't get sticky while eating. Now comes the most fun part, carving the Christmas tree shape. On the red flesh, use a sharp knife or a small carving knife to make 3 small, even cuts on each side. Each cut should form a small V shape. Watch how I do it, and you'll see how simple it really is. Once you've finished carving, you'll notice the Christmas tree shape clearly appear. Finally, cut the watermelon into bite-sized pieces and neatly arrange them on a plate. The bright red watermelon trees combined with the cheerful Christmas vibe will instantly bring a festive and joyful atmosphere to your table. It's easy, refreshing, and absolutely delightful, isn't it? Method 5. Make a watermelon basket. Let's make a cute watermelon basket perfect for summer parties or family gatherings. First, cut off the stem end, then divide the watermelon in half horizontally. To help keep things even, you can score a light line around the rind with a knife. Next, mark the handle area by drawing lines from the top down to the horizontal. Cut across the middle of the melon. Once the lines are marked, cut away the 2 sections of watermelon on either side of the lines Tracy marked. After cutting, continue by removing the flesh inside the handle area. Then use a melon baller to scoop the remaining red flesh into small round balls. Once the inside is hollowed out, you'll have a charming little basket made entirely from a watermelon rind. To make it more eye-catching, cut a small bow shape from the watermelon rind and attach it to the handle. Then simply fill the basket with the watermelon balls you scooped out earlier. You can also mix in other types of fruit to add more color and flavor. When it's time to eat, just grab a fork and enjoy fresh, easy, and absolutely delicious. And that's it for today's 5 watermelon cutting tricks. Which one is your favorite? The round flower slices, the grid pattern, the 3D heart, the cute tree shape, or the watermelon basket? Leave me a comment below and let me know, or share your own creative way to cut watermelon beautifully. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss tomorrow's helpful tips. See you next time.